There's nothing like it anywhere, and I mean anywhere else in the world. All-Star festivities at its finest. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan here with my partners Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Tonight, the exciting three-point contest. What a fun time this is going to be. It's fast-paced and action-packed, folks.
Well, right next to me, I've got somebody who knows a thing or two about winning this event. So tell us what it takes to do just that, Steve.
Well, I did win the event once, Clark, in '97, and it really is a matter of finding a rhythm. The game comes so fast, the shots are coming one after the other. You've got to get into a groove, get into a rhythm, and then just let it ride.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here. Remember now, 60 seconds, 5 racks, 5 balls in each rack, 4 one-point balls, and then the favorite, the 2-point money ball.
Well, if my math is right, you've got 5 racks, you've got 6 points on each rack. That gives you an opportunity for a total to max out at 30 points.
Good.
Carry the one.
Right, you're right on.
Yep. Carry the one, slide that over 0. Yep, that's right, 30. Right.
He misses his 4th straight. Can't get the money ball. Now 9 points. Up to 10 now. Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that. 11 points. 12 for him. 14 points is his total as the round comes to a close. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Yeah, it was a terrific start. He was feeling it from the get-go.
So it's Kyrie Irving ready to go.
Your memory has to be very short in this format, like less than a second. You have to put every miss right behind you. Forget about it.
Yeah, because one miss can easily turn into 2 and then 3. And then you start racing because you're worried about the clock, and before you know it, you're pretty much out of it.
4 points. He got 3 points off that rack. Not bad. That's 7. Now 8 points. 2 racks to go.
Yes, sir.
That gives him 12. One rack left. He scores 13 points in the round. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
Well, he really had it going at the end, and that's what you call going out on a high note. That was great stuff.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go.
One way to ensure success in this event, as we've learned, Steve, is by hitting those money balls. Those give you a nice jolt of momentum.
Yeah, that's really the key. I mean, if you can knock down all 5 money balls, you really don't even have to shoot a high percentage, and you can still come out on top.
That's 4 misses in a row. Drains the money ball. He's got 8. 9 points. He's hit all 3 money balls.
Nice stretch here for Redick.
You betcha. It's all tied. And with that shot, he moves into sole possession of first place. He's on top. Now with 17. He tallies 18 points. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
Well, we all know how important the money balls are in this event, and he hit 4 out of 5 of them. That's very good work.
And he needs at least 13 here to avoid elimination. And he knows he can get this well within his ability. Makes his first there. Gets the money ball. Now with 4.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
Respectable start here.
5 more points to stay in it. Misses for the 4th straight time.
5 points more to stay in it.
No good on his 6th consecutive shot.
Ouch.
5 more points to stay in it. He's made all but one of his money balls. He barely cracks double digits with 10 points. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game.
Yeah, it seemed like every time he was starting to get into a good rhythm, he just couldn't capitalize on it. He'd quickly fall out of his pace.
So it'll be Chris Paul here.
You know, the importance of getting into a rhythm early can't be understated. I mean, it's not a make one, miss one kind of deal. You need to get on the roll.
Yeah, that's correct, Clark. I mean, there's going to be ebbs and flows during the contest, but I think the winner will always string together at least one run where he makes 5 or 6 in a row, preferably with a couple of money balls involved there as well.
He needs 8 points more. 6. Money ball, no good.
7 more points to stay in contention.
That's 7.
Four more points to stay alive.
He barely cracks double digits with 10 points. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
Yeah, he might not get an invite back for next year's contest after that showing.
Well, one bad round doesn't mean he doesn't deserve to be here, but there's no question, watching that performance, he did not look suited to the format of this contest.
And here we go with the dude. Wrapping up the qualifying round. He knows there's nobody coming after him. He knows the score to beat.
You know, he's got to get at least 13 here. That seems doable to me.
Well, his first couple of racks are important, Kevin. If he can get going early, then I think he'll feel very confident going into the latter racks.
He needs 6 more points. He's got 8.
4 more and he moves on.
Ooh, he is feeling it.
He's missed all 3 money balls so far. That's 6 points left on the table. 3 more points to stay in contention. That one ties him up for 3rd.
And with that, he reaches the 2nd place score, finishing strong.
Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. He comes away with a total of 15 points. I'd say a solid showing from him.
There were a few ups and downs, but overall, it turned out to be a fairly decent round.
Yeah, I'd give him kind of a B+ for that one. You know, you hope for more, but it probably lived up to a reasonable expectation for him.
Redick's got one of the best scores in round 1, a serious contender.
Well, one thing I think we can say is that this contest is there for the taking. It's wide open. There's no clear-cut favorite in the finals here.
Yeah, it sure looks that way after what we saw in the qualifying round. These guys are very evenly matched.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here. He squeaked into this round with the lowest qualifying score so far. He's the first one to go in this one. 3 down. Now with 4. He's got 5.
Look, he just had a flat tire. He's gone off the rails. 3 bad racks in a row.
7 points.
And the young fella, Klay, making it look very easy out here.
Good momentum here to close it out.
No good with his 4th in a row. He's got 9. 10 points on the board. He barely cracks double digits with 10 points. There was just something off about him in that round.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He was all over the place, just could never get it going, never seemed to settle down.
Well, that's the thing about this contest. Sometimes you want to stop, take a breath, and collect yourself, but you never have the time to do it.
And here we go with the dude.
With this rapid-fire format, the trap guys cannot fall into is trying to make any sort of adjustment midstream. There's just not enough time for that. You got to trust your stroke from start to finish.
Yeah, but Clark, if you do miss 3 or 4 in a row, it may take a very subtle adjustment. Maybe just adding a little arc to the ball, or maybe holding your follow-through a split second longer. It really all depends on what kind of roll you're on and if you have any momentum or not.
Oh, that's good. He takes the lead.
Way to step up big in this final round.
Yeah, stepping up and really stroking the ball.
He's got 12. That's 13. He's at 14. Down to the final rack. Now to 15. He's got 16. 18 points for him when all is said and done. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
That's a well-earned and well-deserved score. He found his rhythm, and he kept his rhythm.
Yeah, and given the look on his face throughout that round, guys, I'd say he's taking this contest very seriously.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. We've reached the climax. He's got one last shot to go home with the trophy.
By getting the top score in the qualifying round, he got into the pole position in the final. He knows just what he has to do here.
Well, you shouldn't be counting down the points in his head, though. That's the last thing you want to do. You just got to go about your business and focus on each shot.
Can't get the money ball. Now 8 points. He's got 9. 8 more points for him to tie it up. 5 big points on that rack alone. 7 points more to win. That's 13. Only managed to sink 1 there. 5 more points to tie it up. Make that 14. And that about does it.
Too late to make up ground now.
Yep, out of reach.
He finishes with 14 points on the board. And that brings the three-point contest to a close. Coming out on top of the kind of field we had here tonight says so much about our champion this year.
He was one chill customer out there. He really kept his wits about him the entire way through the contest.
And that's the key, Clark. He never got too high, never got too low, just found his groove and took off from there.
And from all of us here at 2K Sports, we're thrilled to have brought you this year's three-point contest. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, saying so long and thanks for watching.